your shoulders or somewhere on your body, it makes sure that you get a placement. So that's what I heard. So hopefully, without going through that process, I wish you all the best to go through the placement. I wish you all get the right jobs for your abilities and for your expertise. I would like to see culture is the one which really unites us all. You're all science students, and humanities is very, very essential. Humanities is the one gives the purpose. Philosophy, art forms, social sciences, this all would give you the purpose of any invention. The ultimate learning for anything is for a betterment of other human beings, betterment for all the individuals, for entire humanity. So in that way, really learning, and this festival really made me quite interesting. As it is a cultural festival, I'm interested in right from my childhood. Long back I read a book called, when I was a kid, 1000 Great Lives. It's about the 15th century Renaissance man, Leonardo da Vinci, who was an inventor, a military engineer, sculptor, painter, whatnot. It's all about a complete development, a total human development. So Leonardo da Vinci was my role model as a kid. I never admired or never sought any, my hero was Leonardo da Vinci. All through my life, I want to be like him, to become an inventor, to become a scientist, to become so many things. But somehow, I could not achieve it, but I had never stopped walking in his footsteps. So this kind of learning, we have to take Leonardo da Vinci as a role model. Never stop learning. I had never stopped learning till to date. If you look at, all you are equipped with a great knowledge, great expertise, but if all the knowledge and expertise does not help our fellow human beings or humanity, the purpose would be lost. If you look at Israel, with the one river, Jordan, with all the difficulties, the terrain which is not convenient for agriculture, and completely surrounded by so many hostile nations, but they're able to do extreme innovation in agriculture, in military technology, in IT, whatnot, many things. Somehow it all depends on never run away from a conflict. Never run away from any kind of adversity. Especially never run away from any kind of failure. Be damn confident. If you go through failures, face it, go through it, and break the pattern and achieve that. So for me, any kind of hardship, any kind of hostile environment, I take it as a challenge. And never run away from any kind of defeat. And never walk out from any kind of failure. And learning is a continuous process. And I know that today if I fail, tomorrow I'm going to win. It's not just about what I'm going through, but right from my childhood, this is what I told myself. Be a dreamer. You don't lose anything. At this age, when you're in teens, when you're just in early 20s, you will go through a lot of things. You'll go through humiliation. Would I be successful? You have many kind of doubts, speculations. But one thing, be very clear. No matter what, you're gonna achieve it. All the failures, every possible negative situation, you can turn it into a positive manner and you can pave the path for success. And it is about so many people every day do what I do is I do a little bit of everything. I have a 5-year plan, a 10-year plan, a 20-year plan. Whether I achieve it or not, I keep on pursuing, I keep on doing that hard work. I never run away from any kind of negative situation. And also, you have to have a very strong moral code of yours. What are your rights and what are your wrongs? What is your code of conduct? Legally, you might be right, but morally, one could be wrong. So it is about you try to have your own moral compass. It is not, don't try to, for example, when I was doing my intermediate, I had a chance to pass the exam by taking some slips, and my friends were copying. I was looking at it. I would have passed, but I thought, would I feel good by the end of the day? Suddenly I remembered Mohandas Karamchand Gandhiji's life lesson when he tried to copy in a school and he said no to it. So I took the example of Gandhiji and never copied. I failed. I didn't succeed, but I failed. I took that failure in a dignity rather than cutting in a shortcut way and achieving exam results, good results. I prefer to be a failure with honesty. So that's what I believe. Because you have to have a very strong moral compass. So what are your moral guidelines? What would be planning to achieve in which way? Don't have any kind of shortcuts in life. Shortcuts might be giving you an edge for a time being. Eventually you would get caught up with your wrongs. So I advise you, I request you, don't cut short. Don't try to take shortcuts in life. Face the hardships, face the difficulties, and you would be a better person. Society has so many intellectuals, so many capable people. And you know about the first father of nuclear bomb, Oppenheimer. Technology and innovation should have a human face. We should have empathy. And Oppenheimer, after blasting the first nuclear bomb, he said, "We have unleashed death. I have become the death merchant." And that kind of technology will never make us happy. It is about a simple invention, a simple app which would better lives. For example, in recent times, we know about Steve Jobs. He's the greatest modern day innovator. His Apple is one of the most valuable companies on the planet with a line of products from Apple laptops to iPods and iPhones. Apple products are tech savvy, classy and comes with great features. If you had iPhone 13 last year, this year you had to buy the next phone, and next year and so on. But the key question to ask is, how many Indians can afford the latest iPhone? How many people in the world can afford iPhone? Not even 5% of the world can afford Apple products. But thousands of techies in global giant like Apple spend 90% of its R&D and time for that niche 2 to 3% of world population.